Kuja ukaga hapo, unaklik hapa admit doll, then paste the screen. Sawa.
Kama unasikia kwa upande
Good afternoon, class. Are you seeing my screen? Hello, class. Can you see my class? Can you see my screen?
Not yet, sir.
Are you seeing my screen, class?
Yes, loading. Loading.
Good afternoon, class.
Good afternoon, sir. We are now seeing.
Good afternoon, class. Are you seeing my screen? Can you be able to see my screen? Hello. Hello, class. Hello, class. Can you be able to see my screen? Okay. Now can we go on?
Jangan.
Okay. Class, kindly mute your microphone. Yeah, today we are going to learn a unit of competence called Statistics 1. And the lesson title is Measures of Central Tendency, where we are going to look at the mean, mode, and the median. The learning outcomes of the lesson are: at the end of this lesson, the learner should be able to describe the mean, the mode, and the median. Second, the learner should be able to identify various types of means. Third, the learner should be able to calculate the mean, the mode, and the median. Introduction. I'd like one of you to take us through introduction. Mr. Rono Sakaria, can you take us through the introduction part of the lesson? Mr. Rono Sakaria, can you take us through the introduction part of the lesson? Take us through the introduction part of the lesson. Okay.
Measure of central tendency. And the statistical lecture, identify a single value of observation of the entire distribution. Aims to provide an accurate description of the entire data. There are three common measures of central tendency: that mean, mode, and the median.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Rono. Let's go to the next. That is the description of the mean, mode, and the median. Mean can be defined as the arithmetic average, and it can be used for continuous data. Mode can be defined as simply the category that has the most data. Median is the middle value whose occurrence lies in the middle of a set of numbers. Let me take you through the calculation of the mean, mode, and the median. So let us start with the first measure of central tendency, that is the mean. The mean actually is the average of all observations divided by the number of observation. For example, the observations which we have 70, 75, 80, 78, 79. So you get the sum of all those observations, then you divide by the number of observations. You will be able to get the mean, which is 76.4. The next measure of central tendency, that is the mode. As I said earlier, the mode is the most frequent value which occurs in a set of data. So we have the observations which include 70, 75, 78, 70, 79, 80. So in those observations, we are supposed to identify the observation which is having the highest frequency. And I would like I'd like Wilberforce to identify the mode from those observations that we are having.
Right. Thank you, Mwalimu. The mode is 7.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Wilberforce. Yeah, 70 is the mode because it is the one which is having the highest frequency, that is 2. Then we move to the next measure of central tendency, that is the median. And as I said earlier, the median is actually the middle value when those values are arranged in the order of their size. That is, you can have the ascending order where you start from the smallest to the largest, or you use the descending order where you start from the largest to the smallest. Then you identify the middle value. So in our case, you can see the middle value which has been underlined, which is 78. So the data has been arranged in ascending order, and the middle value there is 78, which has been underlined. I think that one is very clear to you. Let's move to the next concept. That is the various types of mean. The various types of mean we have, they include the arithmetic mean, the weighted mean, the geometric mean, the harmonic mean. So we are going to divine and calculate them, as well as look at the advantages and the disadvantage of each type of the mean later. So for the next, let us look at the topic summary, which is going to take us through the topic summary. So student Nixie Ndungu, you can take us through the topic summary. Is student Nix there?
Yes.
Yeah, you can take us through the topic summary.
By the end of measure of central tendency, one can be able to understand the implication of the data by the use of various measures. In essence, it is an important tool in analyzing data. Makes it easier for someone with no knowledge of the data to understand easy.
Yeah, thank you, student Nixie Ndungu. I think we have come to the end of our lessons. But before we end the lesson, let me give you the assignment so that you can do it during your free time. So class, the assignment here is that you are required to study the advantages and the limitations, the measures of the central tendency, that is the mean, the mode, and the median. So that assignment you will hand in the next class. Is there any question? Do we have any question? Yeah, if there is no question, I thank you class for your patience for attending that class. Thank you.
Thank you,
Good
sir.
day.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Yeah, enjoy your afternoon.